Well, hello.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome. You already know what time it is. Talking some college basketball in the afternoon. It's just cash, baby.
Baby!
Hope everyone's doing well. You already know Join with Underrated. How's it going, man? How are you?
Hi. I'm doing pretty good. Yesterday was a little poo-poo doo-doo with some of the stuff that happened. The Phylon injury was very unnecessary and very sad because it was the end of the night, and I needed him to just come on and do what he was doing. And everything we said he was doing, but actually he only had one assist. But I will say the injury hurt. And I am back today. But you know what? Now that we're here, I'm wiping that away. It's a brand new day. Let's go. Yay!
Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing we can do about injuries. You know, he was cruising in the first half, and even though he only had one assist, I mean, we've seen a couple of games where, you know, he really can turn it up in the second half with that. And, you know, to no fault of his own, I mean, just teammates couldn't make a bucket every time he passed it. I mean, he had plenty of looks, and then, you know, at some point he's just going to stop passing the ball. So that's kind of what he did in the first half. But, yeah, man, comes out in the second half, hits an and one, played three minutes and some change, and then just never came back. And so, you know, nothing we can really do about that. It's quite unfortunate, especially he touched the second half too, so there's no reboots or anything for that. But injuries will happen, you know. Well, say injuries, but cramps. I mean, you know,
Did they ever say what was wrong with him?
Yeah, he had cramps.
Cramps?
Apparently.
Get out there, buddy. This is a big game. Yeah. Get your ass out there. People need you. People counting on you.
Yeah, man, don't even get me started about that. That's like the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard, being in mid-season, you still getting cramps and stuff. And coming out of halftime at that, like, I would understand if maybe something happens in the first half, but, like, you literally went and just hydrated, and we're in the middle of the season. You know, if this was week 2, week 3, something like that, and they're playing big minutes, okay, I get that. But, dog, we're week 11 into the season right now, so, like, what the hell, man? Anyways, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. But wait,
Terrace Reed though, baby, Terrace Reed, and Spillers stayed under as well. Key Donkey says, what's up, bro? He said Phylon played 19 minutes having cramps.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. It's some nonsensical stuff, but it happens. You know, he's one player that typically doesn't get injured or doesn't have something like that happen. So it is what it is, fam. You know, next game at least we'll get this line. We'll get that line a little bit lower at least.
Yeah, but hey, man, Terrace Reed, beautiful call. You know, that was your favorite play of the day. He started out slow, but then he turned into Terrace Reed like you thought he would be. Perfect matchup, like you said. Although UConn did not hold it down, he still came through, so that's good.
Yeah, they didn't lose. They lost, right?
They lost, yeah. They came back, but they lost in overtime, I think it was.
Yeah, overtime. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I mean, you know, we had a great read for the game as far as at least Providence being able to keep it close. That way our players can get there. And, you know, even Caravan, he missed the rebound line, unfortunately, but he killed his PR. And so, you know, the overtime especially would have probably just killed that team total under anyways. So either way, we're kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Yeah, and I forget who brought up Jefferson's RA, but he smacked that. Was it? I think it was Kyle, maybe. C-Dot says, hi, guys. Yeah. Hi, C-Dot. Hello, C-Dot.
Yeah, we had some interesting, some solid reads, and then I think a couple of really good fades as well. You know, Boopy Miller, I will say shout out to Boopy. I mean, he went for 23 real points, and that was just an unbelievable second half because they held him to 9 PA in the first half, and then even for a pretty large majority of the second half, he still didn't have any points. And then the last like 6 minutes of the game, dude just went absolutely nuclear. So nice. That was a good call there. And then Tunde, the freshman, the one that we were talking about, gladly faded him. He was unfortunate, came up a little shy with that. I think he missed by 2. And it was really just from, you know, he didn't have that really high stock game. He only had like 2 or 3 stocks, and then the scoring effort kind of came alive in the second half a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it definitely could have been a better day. We're not even going to beat around the bush about that. But all in all, we had the right reads on a lot of this stuff, and we're going to keep it going.
Q Donkey says, I thought they won in OT, and then C-Dot said they did win. We were wrong. UConn won in OT.
They did.
You know what it was? Is I was just like, Providence already had gone over that team total, and I was already like, man, Solo Ball was at 10, and then he didn't even play. I just stopped paying attention. That's why I didn't even know. Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Solo Ball apparently, I guess, got hurt at the end of the game too. He checked out with 3 minutes left, and then just didn't play any of overtime either. So
was he hurt, or did he just? Did you find out if he was hurt, or did he just get benched? He had to have been hurt, huh?
Yeah, he had to have been hurt, man. There's no way.
I was reading Twitter about him though. Everyone was like, "Solo Ball sucks." They were like, he was just playing super shit, I guess. 3 turnovers, 3 for 10. Nothing about injury, huh?
Yeah. So, another just weird coaching thing.
Holy moly, that's not weird. That's craziness.
Yeah, they went with Jalen Stewart. He ended up playing big minutes there. So, and a super tight rotation too, which is even more the frustrating part. Coach was not fucking around about the minutes and keeping the starters out there, but Solo Ball was not one of them. So
that's wild.
We'll keep an eye out for that though, because that is interesting. That's like a wild coaching decision because home dude that came in was not bringing any kind of scoring upside whatsoever, and it was just the same 3 guys scoring the whole time. So it is what it is. Take the bad beats when they come, but plenty of basketball left, and just being transparent. Tomorrow's just a complete off day. There's no games really that will have anything to work with, and as you can see, most of the books are already putting up stuff for Saturday. So smaller slate today. One we'll just kind of honestly talk about. No real big locks of the day. There's a couple of spreads that are a little bit more out of my range. I'd prefer not to play. Like Illinois at home has been unbelievably dangerous this season. Rutgers is not that good. So wouldn't be surprised to see that blowing out. And then MSU at the house is pretty dangerous, but credit to Northwestern. They played some really good basketball this season, and at least last year's game, they were able to give them the business. So curious to see how that shakes out. A lot of the Northwestern side of things are going to be on Martinelli, and then one of his wingman's got to come through. Last couple games, those 2 guys have been kind of a ghost out there. So if they throw a lot of doubles at Martinelli here, it's going to be between Reed and then one of these 2 guys to help out. So not sure. This game low-key could blow out. 13 and a half, or 13, it was 13 and a half, but 13-point spread is, I think fair enough. And then the only competitive game that we have.
So if we have a bunch of games, Saturday, I know we don't stream on Saturdays usually, almost never. So we'll probably still stream Friday for Saturday's games because they'll have a lot of props up, huh? I guess that's tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah,
we'll do that at least. And depending on what they give us for, Friday might have a few things to play, but nothing too crazy. If they give us stuff to work with on Friday, that's great. Maybe we'll be able to stream tomorrow. But factually, tomorrow, I'm not putting a single dime on any of these mid-level schools. There's no big names, anything. So we're looking ahead mostly to Saturday after tonight.
But that's okay, because then we'll have a whole day to look at it. We just got to, and you know how it goes, too. When it's a day in advance, they're going to all bump. So we got to get them all in Friday anyways. C-Dot says, Solo Ball had a horrible shooting night. I didn't watch the game, but I feel like he overall just wasn't playing well. Hurley's the type of guy that'll bench your ass if you're playing like shizzy. And I was looking over here on Twitter, too. Yeah, he didn't get hurt, man. Just got benched. Well, Coach said, play better, buddy. Play better.
Well, you know who we're playing next game? Let's see. Who do the Zags play next? Because oh boy, he's definitely going to have himself a bounce back. Let's see. They play Poopy Team Santa Clara.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Solo Ball in a bounce back game. If he got benched for playing bad, we're going to get a piece of that.
You put Gonzaga though. You meant to put Connecticut.
Oh! You are right.
Let's see. Give us a fast, shitty defense that gives up threes. I wonder if bookies will do anything different. DePaul,
a little slow team, but at least they're still at home. He might snap off this game.
I wonder what his line will be. What if they don't give us his line? Because he got benched. Nah, they probably will. It'll be a little low.
He was I'm thinking 14.5. I mean, he was 15.5 this last game, and he has missed that a few times in the last month. So, I mean, 14.5 would be nice. If not 14.5, I'm sure we can get his 15 plus at great odds, like easy parlay something.
Yeah, he should snap back. You're right. That does make sense. And he is that type of guy that will score, a decent amount or bust. Hopefully, he'll get that nice amount. No. Anyway, sorry to cut you. What's up?
No, you're good. I was just going to glance over for the last game of the evening here. I mean, really, the only projected close game is just the Ohio State and Oregon, and then maybe if you want to count the Michigan State, but Gonzaga is 16.5-point favorites, which, bro, if they don't blow this team out at home, I would be unbelievably surprised. But yeah, I don't know how much exposure, honestly, in the game that I want. Gonzaga's honestly just been kind of an annoying team to bet on this year. I mean, it is just two guys on this team, but the minutes have been super volatile. If the game blows out at all, coach benches both those guys early. So if they're not humming in the first half, the second half, when they have a large lead, is really sweaty. Especially Ike. Man, coach will bench Ike just out of nowhere.
You think the Michigan State game's going to be not close, huh?
I mean, I do think it'll be close, but, definition of close, is it 13 to 15 points, or is it 20 to 23 points?
13 to 15 would be okay. Then they'd play the whole game. But although we kind of don't want Martinelli out there the whole game, do we?
No, a blowout would definitely help this, but to the point of, I guess let's just go ahead and talk about Martinelli. Some of the places still have him at 21.5 points, and although yes, bro's been an absolute beast so far this season. Credit due for that. He's averaging 23 points a game. So far this year, Michigan State has not allowed a single player to go for 21 or more points against them. We had a couple players that did get 20, some high volume shooters, but nobody's been able to do it. And this will be a really good test. I see that they kind of are back and forth on his lines. Most of it looks like it is bumping down, but this matchup's very, very difficult for him in general. Like I said, I would be shocked if Michigan State does not just throw a double at him the entire game and dare anybody else to beat him, because realistically, Martinelli is scoring, if not a third, almost half of the team's points at some point in these games. And, if you cut that valve off, it really gets sketchy from there. Like I said, it's basically just Reed, Clayton a little bit, but I don't even want to consider him. Mostly it's just Reed here. But streaky shooter, he's one of their three-point guys. Clayton, laughable. I forget this guy's even out there sometimes. And then the other thing, same thing for him. So it's literally Team Martinelli. This Northwestern Martinelli's this year through and through.
Yeah.
I forget who was the big that they had last year on the team where he was really fighting with minutes. He got drafted this year. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember.
I think he plays on OKC or somebody else. But yeah, that was the guy he was competing with usage last year for the most part. And this year, it's really nobody else. So Michigan State will be dumb to not just double him all night. And I do like the fact that Jackson Kohler is going to be on him and vice versa. Those two will guard each other, which I don't know how I feel about that. Neither one of these guys really give up a whole hell of a lot of blocks or steals on the other side. They're both pretty low turnover volume guys. So, there's no big incentives there. Michigan State is a little bit on the slower side too. You can see the 143.5 totals, nothing too crazy. I just don't know how I honestly feel about this game because it's two guys. Realistically, if we're playing anything, there's two players here. It's either Martinelli or Jackson on the other side, one of these two guys. But them positional wise, going up against each other is going to be really interesting because, you could see one of these guys pick up 2 early fouls and then the team just goes to that person the entire time because they know that nobody's going to be there to stop them.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one though. For real, I hope they can stop him. Punk ass Martinelli. C-Dot says Solo Ball will come back and score 30 against DePaul at the house. Got to get his groupies back after that stinker.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with it, man. I'm telling you, unless we get news that he's coming off the bench or something stupid, 14.5 points. Mark it down.
Yeah, I mean it does make sense. I hope so. Big Solo. Q Donkey got a couple thoughts as well. Fierce PA, since you were talking about Michigan State, and he has Brooks Barnheiser as well.
Barnheiser, yes. Yeah. No, that's the guy I was talking about. That was the center last year they had.
Oh, Barnheiser. Yeah. That's right. I was like, what? Who's he on? Okay.
Yeah. That guy, he was pretty fun to watch. I mean, they were an impressive duo last year, but yeah, it's Team Martinelli this year through and through.
Right.
All right. So we had the Fierce PA. I love his assist upside. I mean, I think this is a great spot for it. Northwestern is allowing quite a bit of scoring just overall and in general. But the points are the only kind of, I would say suspect thing about him from game to game. He's played really well these last couple games, but albeit some pretty good matchups. I mean, 2 out of these 3 games were fairly easy. I like it. I will say, I mean, the minutes have been really secure for him. That was something that was kind of a stay away from this team last year is the minutes. Coach would just play everyone a flat ratio. Like nobody on this team played over 30 minutes. And so I'm glad he switched that up from this year and or different coaching changes, but that was like the biggest pain in the ass ever. 20.5, it's pretty fair. We just need that scoring to be there. I hate taking him for just straight up points. I mean, that feels like we're kind of doing a disservice to the assist upside because this is a generous line. 8.5 is definitely fair. I mean, he's averaging 9 so far this season, but yeah, low units for this game.
Yeah, who knows, right? He's so tough to call. He could get there definitely, though. I do like the look. I mean, we wanted his 15 PRA alt, but they didn't give it to us today. That's nice. I feel like he's got there. Can you click on PRA and see? Has he got to 15 every single game? No, they're not going to let you.
Just all but one.
That's right, that Oakland game. They didn't need him.
Yeah. I mean, even the 20 PRA is still a pretty high hit rating, or 20 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't get him as an option on Bet Online. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, just the points. Who wants to take this? Just his points. No, thank you.
Bro, they are daring us with the turnovers today. This was one that I did see last night that kind of popped up on my radar. I'm like, man.
You have been keeping those turnover props hidden this year. Yeah,
they just unfortunately haven't really been giving us a great payout for it. Like, I mean, even these are minus 200. So, but it is, I mean, basically on a full point lower than what it should be. I mean, he should easily be 2.5 turnovers. So I don't love the matchup, but I do like it. So at least one to consider for him as well. PA and turnovers.
Okay. Interesting. And then Brucey Bruce, you were looking at putting together a little same game parlay maybe with his 15. Is that what you were looking at right before we got on?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that could be an easy kind of staple today, getting some exposure to his 15 or more points. I don't even mind if he was at 17.5, I would really like him just as a standalone or straight bet. 18.5 points, it's kind of pushing it, but the another prop also for him. I mean, I like me some fantasy. His 32.5 fantasy is still very live. The only thing that's kind of annoying right now that we're waiting on is I haven't seen any news whatsoever about Jackson Shelstad, and
yeah,
no idea if he's playing or not. The on-court matchup is going to be slightly different if he plays to opposing, or as opposed to him not playing, because the backup guard hasn't really been doing a whole hell of a lot. But the Shellstad, he's a pretty reasonable defender. He does turn the ball over a little bit more than per usual, so I don't mind maybe snagging a few more steals from Bruce here off of that. And especially players coming back from injuries and stuff, they always have a little bit of rust to knock off there. So maybe he has another 3-4 turnover game. Wouldn't be surprised.
Interesting. Okay, but
we do need the news for that. And
hey, they added same game parlay for Illinois on here now. I don't know if you're interested in that for Bet Online. They added the players on here. You got
did they?
Yeah, Baby Peja at 12 plus. Wagler PA 15. That's probably pretty easy. And then you could take Illinois money line. I'm sure they're gonna whoop Rutgers. I wonder what that payout would be. Let me throw it in there. Are we feeling okay about Stojakovic's 12 points? I know it was a sweat last game. What do you think?
Honestly, man, I'm kind of good on him right now. I don't like that low volume stuff that we keep seeing splashing there.
Okay.
Like we got a miracle for him last game.
Yeah. Okay. Wagler. What about Wagler? Anything on Wagler today? You like him?
Yeah, anything for him, honestly. I mean, his PA might be a little bit nicer, but even the 12 or more points, I mean, I didn't mind that too much here either. He's been playing really well at the house.
They have his PRA down to 20 plus, or his PA at 15 plus. I guess PA probably feels a little bit better. We don't need to worry about his rebounds.
Yeah, no, I don't want to sweat that. And his playmaking the last month now has been pretty solid. Even in the games that maybe he only has 3 or something like that, he's been scoring pretty well. So I like that. I like the minutes. I mean, coach will pull them if the game does blow out, but at least he kind of stays out there a little bit more longer than the other guys.
Are we messing with Rutgers team total, or are we scared because Illinois does give up points sometimes?
How high does it go up?
71, I think. 71.5.
Yeah, they've allowed that a couple times this year.
But Rutgers pretty damn slow and pretty damn bunk.
Yeah, they're slow. I mean, that's one thing that I really like. The pace for them should be very slow. If they handle business, I mean, we will see starters get pulled on the other side too fairly early, which, I mean, we saw the last time we played Dylan Grant. I mean, coach barely played the starters at all. I mean, I don't think anybody really eclipsed 30 minutes.
This is funny. You put in a couple of things. If you put in Illinois to win, it doesn't even make your odds better. That's how much of a favorite they are. Dang.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me. No surprise.
Okay. Let's go back to Bruce then. Who were you thinking with Bruce? I know you had that. I didn't see exactly what it was. Was Bruce 15 points? What else was there? Oh, it was Ohio State points. Right?
Oh yeah. You want to throw that on the screen for him?
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Trying to find that damn game. Hold on. Let's see. Ohio State. There it is. Let's see if I can get it up here. All right, there we go. Ohio State. Bingo. Let's add Big Bruce first. Bruce, 15 points. Thank you. Wonder if I think they're giving us more with Bruce, whereas we didn't get. We can do like a. PA, we can even do PRA. Any of those are easy as well. But we'll leave it at points for now. And then you said team total over 65? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've only missed that one time this season. That was against Notre Dame.
Okay, and Oregon's decent. What about Oregon? They giving up? They're giving up points, and they're. I know they're on the slower side. Their defense is pretty good. What do you think? You think Ohio State got that easy anyways?
think they can get it, honestly. I mean, Oregon's been pretty solid, but they have been allowing a fair amount of points to teams over the last month now, or at least teams that aren't like super slow. Portland, slow team, no surprise there. But any of these other, I mean, hell, even Rutgers put up 88 on them.
Okay, cool. So then what was the third thing? I didn't see what you had there.
It was Kwame Evans for 10 or more points.
Okay, you didn't want to add his rebounds in there at all? What about
the payout was so bad?
Oh, 189. 10 points. You think he got 10, eh?
I think so. If you did the PR, the odds were terrible, right?
189.
Yeah, okay, they got even worse, actually.
Yeah, but does Biddle have anything that he's going to get for sure, or no?
Nah, his stuff was just too all over the place. Like, if they gave us a 12 plus, maybe, but the 15 plus is the lowest thing, and 15. I'm not trusting his rebounding.
Okay. What about Mobley to hit 2 threes? Oh, no way. You're like, actually?
No. I looked into that too. It's funny you bringing some of this stuff up because I definitely was taking a peek. Mobley has been the worst player on Ohio State on the road. The worst this season.
Good job, Mobes. Okay,
yeah,
so
which is also why I like Bruce so much today. I mean, I think Bruce is putting up like 15 field goal attempts tonight.
Well, then you know what we could do, man. If we wanted to, let's go back to this. If we liked Bruce 15, let's take that out, and then let's leave the total, and let's bring Bruce up a little bit and see what we can do. PA at 20 or PRA at 25. Ooh, that's high. 20. Oh yeah, I guess it would be PA at 20. That's still, what's his normal PA? 21 and a half. That's not really helping us much.
Yeah, 22 and a half.
Ick. Damn. Well, nothing really fits then, I guess, huh? Unless you want to do the Kwame. Tell me about Kwame, though. Is he a 10-point guy for sure? If Shellstead's out, huh? That's what you're thinking?
Well, he's actually played arguably even better with Shellstad in.
Oh. Okay.
The shot volume has come up a little bit in his absence, but he's one of the players that likes to run the pick and roll with Kwame. Like Biddle, if he has his normal game, he'll hang out on the 3-point line, and then maybe they run over and try and run the pick and roll with him. But this matchup and where we went wrong last time with Mast, even though Mast had all the volume in the world, he should have got there, that bastard. The biggest upside for this matchup is not taking a lot of threes. Like, we want the bigs to get the offensive putbacks. We want the free throw attempts, like all that stuff. The Ohio defense has really been allowing, and that's why last time Tilly, he got there on us because we didn't have Mast actually guarding him like he should be. He was just hanging out on the 3-point line, and then he just got cooked down low. So, but the hit ratings looked really good for Kwame. I mean, he's only missed twice so far this season. That was at the beginning of the year in the first 2 out of 3 games where he played 17 and 23 minutes. He was sharing minutes with the other guy that coach was undecided about, and then it was just from here on, he never looked back. But the shot volume for him looked really good so far this season. I mean, 85%. He's averaging almost 13 and a half points a game. And even with Shellstad back, like I said, I don't mind it that much because they do still go to him a fair amount. Like, his shot volume is staying at this 8, 9, 10 range right here, plus the free throws, which I think today is going to come into a big consideration. Multiple trips to the line, multiple offensive putbacks.
10 plus. He's there every fucking time, pretty much.
He is, and not really a foul concern. He did get into foul trouble against EK, which I don't blame him there, but majority of the games, 0, 1 fouls. There's a few 4 foul games, but those are where down the stretch kind of games where he did still play his minutes. So, things have looked great for him so far this season. His normal lines are just a little bit more inflated because Shellstad's been out and the team's been going off. So I don't know if I necessarily want to mess with him too much today, or Biddle especially. I'm good on Biddle, man. They just keep upping him. But Kwame, his PRA at 23 and a half was interesting.
Now, what about Bruce at 25 PRA? Is that too much to ask?
I don't think it's too much necessarily. I mean, we're getting a 4-point discount basically. The hit rating's a little bit more subpar than just a straight up points though. Let's see, we got 10 out of 14 games or 11 out of 14, so just a little bit lower.
Who are those three though?
Appalachia, they blew him out. He played 31 minutes. Another blowout. So anytime he doesn't play under 30 minutes, that's kind of been the sweat. So let's actually move that up here real fast.
Because you can do that with Kwame's 15 PR, and then that gives you minus 154. Yeah, I mean that means we got to count on Bruce a little more. Well, I kind of feel like, I don't know. What do you think's going to hit more, Bruce 25 PRA or Kwame 10 points?
Probably, I mean, still probably the Bruce. Yeah, he's only missed that. When playing 30 or more minutes, he's only missed that one time this season. And this is a crazy, circling back to his full game stuff, which I will say, DraftKings does have his 17.5 points at minus 150. That I don't mind at all. But anytime he's playing 30 or more minutes, the shot volume is definitely there. But dude's averaging almost 22 points a game. So, I mean, it's a fair line at 18.5, and 17.5 is real nice.
Now, what about his rebounding? Is it consistent?
No, not at all. Not for this line.
So
not 5.5.
So it's a PA thing, maybe.
Yeah, the assisting and playmaking's looked really good over the last month right now. I mean, he is a low turnover guy too, so he doesn't cough it up too much. But yeah, if I had to pick, man, I mean, maybe even just a PA. But I do worry if Mobley isn't converting his shots, and we could miss out on a couple of those assists.
Oh, Mobley. But, right. The 15 plus just feels like he's there. He's getting that.
Yeah, he's like Juke Harris, man. That guy just finds a way to get there every single game.
Okay. Maybe we should do what you had from the beginning. If we can believe in Kwame 10. Because everything, Bruce seems like he's getting 15, and Ohio State's got to get 66 points. That's silly.
They should. Only one game this season, man. And they still almost got there. I mean, they had 64 points, so they just missed it.
Okay. So you guys are on Kwame. I've been off. I haven't really known much about him. I know Q Donkey brought him up the other day, and he did come through. And it's right back to your Ohio State thing, so that's cool. We got that.
Yeah,
in there.
We'll get a true big plan.
Let's do that. I'm with it.
What were the you want to throw that back on the screen for everyone?
Yeah, let's see where we at here. 143. It's not bad. That's him?
I think so, man. I think so.
All right, let's do it. I like it. Big Bruce.
Bruce.
We going full unit or are we going half unit?
Let's do a half unit since we're taking the day kind of easy anyways.
Okay. Let's do it, man.
That way we'll get the old confidence back up after yesterday's shenanigans.
It wasn't even bad. It's just a mental thing, man. Phylon just getting hurt just took it down. If he would have came through, we would have looked at everything and been like, oh, all right, we did good. So I'm speaking to myself as well. I was like, shit.
Oh, we get a little midday Q tag here. So Dylan Grant is questionable.
The better to like Kwame.
Indeed. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's going to make that even matchup even easier.
All right, I'm in. They post that up in the Discordo.
Well, he plays for the Illinois game, so dude, Illinois better beat the hell out of them. If he sits, I mean, this team should get absolutely wrecked.
I got confused. I thought he was on Ohio State. Ohio State Rutgers. It's that red team.
Mm-hmm.
They confused me. Okay. Well.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so I like this game even less now. I mean, that's one of their top 2 scorers. If he's not playing tonight, this game's going to be a beatdown.
All right. So we got 2 bowl bet. Excuse me. 2 bowl bets in and Martinelli.
Yeah, keeping it light for this evening. I mean, no reason to force anything, especially on these little island slates. You know, it'd be one thing if all the spreads were mostly close, but you know, no, not the case today. So just play smart. We should get some second half stuff, which I will say that both PrizePicks and Underdog have been putting up a little bit more stuff lately. So do keep an eye out for that. You know, this would be one of those situations if this Michigan State game stays pretty close. Jackson Kohler especially, he's been playing really well in the second half. And then Martinelli, same situation. If he's playing really, really bad in the first half and they hold him to 5 or 6 points or something like that, his second half line will probably be 8.5, 9.5 points, something like that. So just stuff to keep an eye out for.
All right. Sounds good. Gonzaga.
Yeah, man.
Gonzaga game, nothing?
No, I mean, the only person I would play from this is just Braden Huff. I mean, he's honestly just been one of the best things on this team this year. I love EK, but coach is a little bit more prone to benching him sooner than later if the game does start to slide. The only other person that really kind of does anything on this team is Braden Smith off the bench. And, I mean, other than that, honestly, you know, you're hoping maybe the game stays within 15 points. Anything outside of that, and you're really asking for one of these guys to get benched early. Now, if we had first half props, I will say either Huff or EK. Anything under 14.5, preferably PRA, might be live, but you know it's just going to be a roll of the dice here because if they get up real big on them, I mean, this coach will even bench the starters, some in the first half too. I mean, there's no reason to push it.
All right.
I'm curious to see what's their turnaround time for their next game because that's also something that you got to monitor with these guys. All right, they do get a full week off. Okay. So, yeah. If it was next week, they play on the 15th, the 17th, and the 21st. This little stretch right here, and we'll circle back to this during those games, but you watch, man. These games that blow out, these guys will sit early. I guarantee you, and especially on this short schedule right here. I mean, they're playing a bunch of games within a week, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy for 2 months now. Isn't that weird? March is so soon.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of March being the end of our college basketball, the WNBA, man, they still haven't, I don't know if you saw that tweet I posted earlier, but they still haven't been able to come to any kind of agreement for the CBB negotiations or CBA negotiations. And technically speaking, I believe today was supposed to be the last day for that. And they tweeted out talking about it will continue under good faith. But, bro, I don't know how much good faith I'm thinking here because, I mean, we have Unrivaled going on right now. I did see the USA Women's and the international play starts on, I think, the first week of March. So, I mean, it's not like these players are really concerned about WNBA because that's going to be several months out. But there's a lot of shit going on right now, too, and a lot of stuff to also kind of keep these players busy in their, you know, off-season stuff and activities being pretty high. So I'm really curious to see if, you know, one, are we even going to have a WNBA season? And then two, if they get that together, like when does training camp start? I mean, that should be starting here in the next few months and everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. So there's definitely a potential we could not have a WNBA season. That would be a travesty.
That'd be tough. I know you're going to get into Unrivaled tomorrow. Don't lie.
Bro, if they will drop us some more props on that, man, like I said, it's not worth doing just points, but if they open it up to the PRA and, you know, even the rebounds, assists, stuff like that, that could be interesting because we've had pretty good success with a few off-ball sports. I mean, you know, Aussie men's, Aussie women's, and stuff that we were doing whenever they had it. But I don't know. Unrivaled was kind of slow to the party last year.
Nope, nothing with just points, huh?
Yeah, it's just not worth it. I mean, we might as well be playing women's college basketball at this point. But
that's dope.
I'm good.
Probably should.
Probably should. But hey, you got to go where the money's at. Can't force it.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to cut out here a little bit early today because obviously it's a short slate, but this first game does start in 45 minutes, so earlier locked than usual. Make sure you guys are aware of that and be looking out we're looking ahead for Saturday. So any of the stuff's coming out for that, we're going to try and jump on it and get it before it bumps, because if you're waiting around until late Friday, we're definitely going to see some bumps.
All right, cool. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time, to look at Saturday slate.
Yeah. If anything, we'll just take a glance at it, talk about some stuff at least to look out for, and then as we get props, we'll go from there.
All righty.
All right, y'all. Well, as always, we appreciate every one of y'all hanging out with us during the afternoon, chopping it up. We're going to hop in the Discord, so if you guys haven't already, make sure and check out the links for that. I know we kind of rolled right through our intro as well, but still running the 7-day free trial, so if you guys are not a part of it, make sure to stop by, come check it out, win some cash with us. Hit that like button on the way out. We should have asked for it at the beginning, but if you guys learned a little bit, got a little bit, walking away from this with, appreciate it. One in the same. But underrated, I appreciate you, man. As always, we're going to skedaddle. Good luck tonight. We'll see y'all back here tomorrow, and have a good one. Peace.